Hello, YouTube! You can get your Juliet the Valentine Fairy out, and we will get started with, we're on chapter 2. If you missed the previous chapter, then it's just right below on the list, and you can also buy the book to read along. Anyway, we'll get started now. Chapter 2, Workshop Rose. After a quick ride into Weatherberry Village, Christy and Rachel turned off the sidewalk and into the art center parking lot. Like many of the older buildings at Weatherberry College, the art center had a satellite roof and stained glass windows. It's beautiful, Rachel said, climbing off her bike. It's beautiful.
We have a few more minutes.
Our class is on the 3rd floor. Christy said, turning the key on her bike lock. The girls ran up the stairs to the classroom. Tall man with swaggy red beard greeted them. "Hello, Christy," he said. "And you must be Rachel." The man nodded as he marked their names off the clipboard. "Hello, Miss." "No fur," Christy said. "I'm sorry you're late." Miss Snuffer shook his head. "No worries, dear. All the art supplies are out on the table," he said. "You still have plenty of time to make something from the heart." Christy and Rachel looked at each other, trying not to giggle. "Oh my!" Miss Snowfur chuckled, looking around at all of the hearts on the other kids' Valentine cards. "From the hearts. That's funny." "Yes," Christy said, giggling. "It is funny." Then they walked to a table with 2 open seats and picked out some paper and markers. They turned to Rachel. She turned to Rachel. I want to make my parents a special card. They do so much for me. I thought it would be nice to say thanks. Yeah, except your dad won't drive us here. Rachel mumbled, her eyebrows sawed up. She glanced over at Krista. Her friend was just as surprised as Rachel was that she said that. I'm sorry, Christy. Rachel gasped. I really didn't mean it that way. Christy nodded and bit her lip. She had been ignored with her dad, too. But she didn't like to hear her friend criticizing him. She didn't say anything, though, and went back to making her card. At the next table, 2 friends began to argue loudly. You're copying me, declared a girl with short brown hair. I was using the star stickers first, the other girl replied. No, you weren't, the 2 girls scowled at each other until one pushed her chair back loudly and stood up. Fine, I'm changing tables, she huffed, heading off to a new seat. Almost immediately, Crystal and Rachel heard another disagreement coming from a different table. Stop kicking me! A boy's voice carried across the room. Jackson? Andrew? What seems to be his problem? Miss Snowfall asked. Christy glanced over and saw the 2 boys from the school giving each other icy stares. They're best friends, Christy whispered to Rachel in stock. They never fight. The girls locked eyes. Do you think something funny is going on? Rachel asked. It seems that way. Christy answered, raising an eyebrow. You're right, a tiny voice sang out so only Rachel and Christy could hear you. What? Rachel and Christy both said, each glancing at the other. You're right, the small sweet voice said again. Something funny is going on. After a pause, the voice became serious. Well, it's actually not funny at all. The 2 girls peered around the room until their eyes fell upon a fairy. She was so small that she was hiding in a glass jar of glitter right in front of them on the table. Oh, hello! Rachel gasped. Christy immediately folded a large piece of paper, construction paper, and popped it on the table so no one else could see their fairy friend. As soon as the coast was clear, the fairy fluttered out of the jar. She unfolded her wings, and a mix of craft sparkles and magical hearts sparkles swirled around her. And long brown hair fell in waves past her shoulders. And she wore a wide pink necklace. sweater and a jean skirt with 2 hearts stitched on the front. Her beagled necklace and a red heart combs. But more than anything, Crystal and Rachel notice the pretty fairy's deep brown eyes, which were brimming with tears. Brimming with tears. Thank you for listening to me reading Chapter 2 of Juliet the Valentine, and we will see you next time. Please do subscribe and like or dislike, and do comments down below, and we'll see you next time.